Here it is, Tuesday, December 28th, 2021, and Aries, the Siberian Husky, and I are on a road trip. We are going down to Altoona, Pennsylvania to visit the world-famous Horseshoe Curve. This is a place that I've been wanting to go to for years, ever since finding out about it. And it's something that I've been wanting to do with this little girl. Hi, girl. Are we going on a road trip? Yes, we are. Found out about it when I was working on the Who's It documentary about 12 years ago or so. And there's a little connection between those two, the Who's It Tunnel and the Horseshoe Curve, because Herman Haupt, who was a civil engineer for the railroad during the Civil War era, worked on both of them. So it's going to be a fun trip. We're going to have a great time. We're going to look for different locomotives and trains along the way, and we're going to see how many different types of locomotives we can see on this trip. Isn't that right, girl? Woo! There she is. Yeah, she'll be up and about a little bit. This is actually the second time that the Huskies been to Pennsylvania with me. The first time was back in, I think, 2015, that time period. We came down with Mommy, i.e. Abby. She had a work conference thing going on, and I figured we'd bring the Husky down, and the Husky and I went walking on rail trails the whole time. It was awesome and fun. And now this time it's just the girl and I, and we're going to the Altoona Curve, the Horseshoe Curve in Altoona. Yes, that's it. She's beautiful. Yes, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. Ah, she's beautiful. Part of this adventure that we're going on here is a little bit of improv here and there. Now, I'd heard yesterday that there was a train coming up to Selkirk, New York with a special locomotive on it. Haven't heard any updates since then, so it may have come and gone. It may be sitting in the yard, may not have arrived yet. But Selkirk is just a little, couple minutes off of our journey. So I figure, you know what? Why not? What do you think, girl? Want to go see if we can find that train? That little girl's ignoring me a little bit, but she's being funny. All right, Aries and I are at Selkirk now, and the yard is next to us. So I didn't know too much about this place, and it turns out that this train yard is huge. Right now, we're just going to kind of cruise a little bit and see what we see. So the road is kind of curving way out from the yard right now, and I'm guessing, we're going up to a road here called Bridge Street. It crosses over the south end of the yard. I think it's the south end. And I would say if we don't happen to spot the locomotive down that area, we're just not going to see it, because this is a huge train yard. But maybe what we'll do very quickly, so there's trains over there. There are a lot of trains. Trains over there. So many trains. And I can't see anything. Well, girl, if that engine's here, we're not gonna see it. There's no real way to get over there. And I can't see down the line far enough. I noticed Aries was facing the back and making not too much noise, except I hear a little crunching. Are you getting into the treats back there, little girl? Aries? Aries? You're funny. Look at that little girl sticking her hiney towards me as she steals treats. Hey, Aries, I see a sign up here. It says Altoona. Right about now. So right before we get to Altoona, I'm planning to stop at Tyrone, Pennsylvania. There's a little Amtrak station there that I want to catch Amtrak number 43 coming through. But I saw also that there's a heritage unit coming from, I forget the exact town, but it's west of Altoona, and it's supposed to be going to Harrisburg, which Tyrone is right between. So perhaps we'll get lucky and see a heritage unit while we're stopped there. Aries and I made it to Tyrone, down to the station. And there's another guy here waiting for the New York Central train. So I just saw a notice that it's down in Altoona for a crew change. Who knows what that means? Well, I know what it means, but who knows how long that will take to switch out a crew. And then the guy down here says that it takes probably about 20 minutes from Altoona to get up here. So it's possible we'll see it, possible it's just hanging out down there. And if it's hanging out down there, maybe I'll see it down there. Isn't that right, Aries? Want to go check out the cabooses? An old Conrail and an old Pennsylvania. There she goes. Look at that girl. She's beautiful. So the old Pennsylvania Railroad caboose here. And an old Conrail. I like the Penn one better. This here is the John P. Conrad Memorial Bridge. You see there's some benches on here. There's another little old trestle down there. That looks like an old, that looks like an old rail bridge, but it doesn't look like it's in a spot that a rail bridge should be. Maybe it was just I don't know. I just don't know. What I do know is that this one used to be a bridge for trains. And it goes across a little bit over here, and then it dead ends. So that track over there is still active, and that's where I saw the train that disappeared. It was a bunch of tanker cars that I saw, I swear. And then I drove down the line, looked for it, couldn't find it anywhere. Where'd it come from? Where does it go? Nobody knows. That means the train's just about here.
Aries, look!